Am I in the right one? You guys, hey, hello everyone. I'm gonna give you just a few seconds to hop on. If you are in the group and if I'm in the right place, let me know. I'm doing this in a different area, so just let me know if you see me. I hope I'm in the event.
Yep.
I am. Okay, awesome. Welcome. I'm seeing some people hop on. All right. If you're watching the replay, obviously you'll know that I wasn't sure if I was in the right area, but I guess I am. And so I'm excited to be with you guys. Hello. Hey, Kim. Hey, Marianne. Maddie. April. Hello, guys. If you will just tell me where you're coming in from, city and state. I think it's so fun to see where everybody's coming from. And then the other part I love is that if you're watching the replay, let us know that you're on the replay and where you're coming in from. Super excited to be with you guys. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Peggy. Bria. Welcome, guys. Hey, since we're doing spring break and we're talking about being spring break ready, I would love for you guys to tell me what is something that you would like to achieve this time of the year with health goals. So drop something. You can either drop an emoji, maybe something that you would like if you want to be in a swimsuit and look really great, or maybe you have some health concerns that you have. If you just drop them in the comments, that would be fabulous. Hey, Casey. Hey, Lauren. Super excited. Katie, welcome. All right. Oh, there's an arm. We're going to be strong, right, April? Yes. Katie, hello. That's so sweet. Just watching these comments. Hey, Peggy there. I think I've already said hello, MedArt. All right. Lauren's got the swimsuit. She wants to be swimsuit ready. Weight and cholesterol. You guys, here's the thing I don't enjoy about these Facebook Lives is the fact that there's like a lag. So when you're commenting, it's really hard for me to kind of keep up. So as I get ready to really starting to get in the information, I will come back and check out everything, but I want you guys to comment like crazy because I think it's fun to be able to see what everybody posted. And then the other people who are in this watching, it's fun to see what you guys are saying and sharing. Weight and cholesterol, get your thyroid jump started. Lauren, I think that's a dress to walk across the stage at Global Training Conference. I'm excited to share. I think I have some of my detoxers on here, and so that's a lot of fun. You guys, welcome. Hey, Stephanie. Work out again. Oh, that's awesome. All right. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. Hey, Mom. I see my mom jumped on. I am here with a couple of my business partners. I'm actually not at home tonight, so we just did an event that was live here local in Tallahassee. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. And my name is Bobbi Peters. I'm an Executive Regional Vice President with Arbonne. And I will tell you that I absolutely love what I get to do every single day. It gets me excited. We just shared the story of Arbonne here in a home. We shared the 30 Days to Healthy Living, and we shared a little bit more about the products. And so tonight, if you are a guest, I just want to say welcome. This information is absolutely powerful information. You guys could go, I'm not a medical doctor, okay, but I'm going to tell you this. The stuff that you are going to learn tonight is stuff that you could go to a doctor to learn or a naturopath to learn and pay money and then be able to have the same empowerment tonight with what you're learning here inside of this 30 Days to Healthy Living, because the protocol that we use is an elimination diet. An elimination diet is where most naturopaths start in the protocol of getting their people healthy. And so I just really am excited for you guys. Take some notes, ask some questions, and when I get done, I will come back and answer anything you guys have left in here. So I'm excited about that. Hey, Holly. Hey, Jennifer. Excited to have you guys on tonight. Okay, so real quickly, I want to talk about spring break. And the reason why I want to talk about that is because that's what the context was. Spring break bod begins now. And you guys, here's the deal. What I have found when I'm talking to my detoxers is what I usually call people that are in my 30 Days to Healthy Living. It is a detox program, right? But is that it's not an event, right? The spring break week is, yes, it's an event for our kids to be out of school or what have you, or to take time off if you're going to do that. But the real reality is that most people will come home with an extra 5 to 10 pounds of weight for that 1 week. Have you ever had that happen? If you have, drop an emoji. Maybe you drop a down sign because you weren't really excited about that. But here's the thing. You can actually save money, all right, while you're on your vacation, while you're on your trip, and you can actually stay healthy over that time. You can make some smart choices. I love taking my fizz sticks with me when I travel. I love taking Digestion Plus with me. I love being able to make a protein shake for breakfast and saving money on breakfast and eating out a really nice dinner. You guys, those are all the things that I want people to know to be empowered. It doesn't have to be every single meal. A lot of times when people do the whole weekend, right? Let's not do that for spring break this year, because you guys, the reality is you have one temple, one body, and we have a 30-day program that can absolutely change your health for the better. So maybe you're here and you're looking for weight loss. If that's you, you can drop, how many pounds you're looking to lose. If you have signs and symptoms, if you've never seen our tracker, I'm going to post it inside the event later on tonight. I would love for you to comment on that sign and symptom tracker, how many signs and symptoms you have, and maybe share your top 3, because it's really important for you to understand it's not just a weight loss program I'm talking about tonight. It's not a fad. Yes, it is the best program ever. It's not a diet. You guys, a diet's where people, they go on a program for a little while, and then they usually rebound, meaning they gain the weight back, right? Have you ever had somebody do that, or have you done that? I have found that people, when they are in a restriction, that what happens when they go and they reintroduce the foods they were restricted from, and they don't have anything in place to help empower them, they rebound and gain it all back. And so this is actually like a cellular level cleanse type program for your body. Okay, so yes, I know I strongly dislike diets too, because I feel like it's not teaching people the way that they can fuel their body, and that's what you guys are going to learn tonight. So I have a couple notes here to keep me moving, but when you guys think of a cleanse, what do you think of? Like, I know for me, in the past, when I thought of cleanse or detoxing, I thought of like vinegars, and I thought of like, like cayenne pepper and lemon and some juices that I was going to have that maybe I wouldn't really like. And I was thinking very restrictive, right? Like that's kind of what I think. And I think you have to be near a bathroom, right? The cool thing about this is it's none of that. So isn't that exciting? And I love the fact that it's teaching you how to fuel your body, right? Yes, diet is a 4-letter word. It's so true. We do not like that word. So it's not a deprivation diet. We're going to build a healthy living plan that you can sustain for the rest of your life. And I think that is what is so awesome about Arbonne's 30 Days to Healthy Living. All right, so here's what I'm going to tell you. We have a couple things that this is centered around, okay? And this is what it looks like. The first thing is we decrease toxins. You guys, toxins come in from several places, and you may think, well, I don't have a lot of toxic exposure. It's through the air you breathe, through the foods and drinks that you have and that you take into your body, you consume. It's through stress, okay? So if you don't have stress, right? Or if it's through the products you put on your skin every day, because your skin is your largest breathing organ. So I want you to think, you have toxins coming in, and if the toxins are coming in faster than they can be eliminated, they start to spill over. So I want you to think about a bathtub being closed, and the drain, is closed, and water is running, and the water is representative of the toxins coming in, okay? So what's happening is that water, if you were to leave it running, it would spill over and it would run into the floor, right? Well, what happens in our body is toxins come in so fast that our body can't eliminate them so quickly, and because our drains of elimination can only do so much, like our liver and our kidneys, I want you guys to think about what happens. It spills over and it starts to show up as signs and symptoms, autoimmune disorders, disease, and eventually cancer. And so it is important to think about what you put on your body, but it's also very important to think about the first thing is the inside wellness. And so that's what I love about this. We're going to decrease the toxic overload, and we're going to slowly start to open those drains of elimination, and you will start to realize that your body's going to start to be fueled faster. So when I think about the 30-day program, the other thing that I love is that we increase the nutrient absorption. You guys, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. You can be overweight and malnourished because our bodies are being susceptible to what we call frankenfood. Food that we're not really, it's genetically modified. It's not supposed to be something that we're supposed to be having on a daily basis, and it's wreaking havoc on our gut. And our gut can only do so much. And so as absorption, what happens is our body's not able to absorb the nutrition that we're giving it. And so you'll also see people who are really thin that are struggling with a ton of signs and symptoms because their body is it's not able to absorb the nutrition it's getting because it's inflamed on the inside. So I want you to be able to think about that. And so I'm going to talk about some of the things we're going to eliminate that's going to decrease that toxic overload. We're going to eliminate lots of things, and I want you to kind of think about these, because if you're thinking, what am I going to eat? The cool thing is that Arbonne has a solution. No dairy, no gluten, no sugar, no soy, no caffeine, coffee, alcohol, artificial sweeteners. And so you may be thinking, what am I going to eat, right? Well, the best thing is that we get to eat yummy, whole food, nutritious food, and we get to fuel our bodies with some awesome protein shakes and all kinds of things that are going to nourish our health, okay? So I love that. So if I were to tell you, most elimination diets out there, if you went to a naturopath or somebody that was going to help you, they're going to tell you to do elimination, but they're not going to have the products to help support it. Arbonne is an easy set button for your health. And I love that. And so what it's going to do is our products are all high absorbability. So it's going to absorb into your body over time. And within the first week, you'll start to notice some differences. If you have an inflamed gut, you will really start to see that. Kim says, Lent just started. It's for 40 days. Our healthy living program is only for 30. Absolutely. It's a great way to just kind of take back control of your health and really find out what's making your body be the way that it is, the things that you're having that's happening. The other thing, you guys, that we're going to do is we're going to balance our blood sugar. I have had suffered with blood sugar issues for a very long time. And here's what I want you guys to know. When you have high blood sugar, when you're constantly bombarding your body with sugar and with high carbohydrates, you are getting, that's where many disease processes stem from. And so you want your body to be really healing itself. And so when I teach my detoxers, I talk about Digestion Plus, which is one of the products. And I want to talk about that real fast, because when we have in our gut, have you ever heard of the brain-gut barrier? Like it's kind of like it's, they're related. It says your gut is your second brain. So if your brain, right, is foggy or foggy thinking, depression, anxiety, if you're experiencing any of those things, I want you to think about maybe how your gut may be feeling, right? Maybe you have digestive issues already. Maybe you have trouble going to the bathroom. Maybe you have, maybe you go to the bathroom too much, okay? So those are all things that maybe your body's saying, I need some help balancing my blood sugar, because what happens is the more that our digestive system, the more sugar that we put in there, what ends up happening is we're feeding the bad bacteria, and the bad bacteria creates a candida overgrowth, and candida overgrowth can destroy your body. I love Digestion Plus, and I'll tell you what, this is one of my favorite products. So if you're on here tonight and you have health issues, this is the must-have product. I think everybody in the world needs to be on it, because it's a 3-in-1. It's digestive enzymes, which if you went and bought those would cost about $40. You would be taking 2 to 3 every, one for every meal per day. If you bought probiotics, they would cost you $40 to $50, okay? And then most of the probiotics are not the same. If you go compare Arbonne to the products that are on a shelf, you are not getting the same quality. So ours has a prebiotic and a probiotic, and the prebiotic is actually the food that helps with the probiotic getting into the places where it needs to be, which is your gut. So most probiotics that you buy from a store or online, the enzyme or whatever, the bacteria that's in there is actually starting to be destroyed the moment that is traveling to you, right? Then when it goes through the stomach acid, most of it doesn't survive. Arbonne knew that, and they said, we're going to add a prebiotic in there to feed the probiotic so it survives the stomach acid and it gets the good bacteria on the other side. And as that happens, you're going to start to see that you're not going to have sugar cravings any longer. You're going to start to see that you're going to have less hunger pains. You're going to regulate your hunger. And you're going to start to see all of those things like foggy thinking, depression, anxiety, all of the different things start to be, going away. I actually have probably a lot of my detoxers have had anxiety. Within 2 weeks, they notice a huge, huge shift in that. So really, really important. We balance the pH, you guys. The other thing that I love about Arbonne products, all of them, there's a lot of certifications that we carry, but I posted a video in here and it's called Pure. So if you haven't had a chance, check that out. It's going to give you a little bit more information about that. But I really just want to talk to you about what balancing the pH looks like. You guys, we eliminate allergenic and addictive foods, okay? And we want to keep the body moving towards an alkaline state. Our products are alkaline forming. You guys, alkalinity is where the body has a hard time, will have a harder time growing disease and cancer cells, okay? So I want you, we all have cancer cells in our body, but they're going to be turned on. And so an alkaline environment creates that ability for it not to be so susceptible. The more acidic the environment, the more that those cancer cells will be turned on. And so you want to just be aware that you want to move your body towards an alkaline state. So for 30 days, you guys can do anything for 30 days. I have a gal right now who is traveling a lot over the next couple weekends, and she was going to wait till April. I said, why wait? Like, you could already have lost some weight. You could already feel better. She sent me a text today, and she said it is amazing how great she feels. And she says that she has been working on some health issues for 20 years, several colonoscopies, and within 11 days, the 30 days to healthy living changed her life. So that is power, you guys. That is giving somebody back their life. And I love that. So we focus on a whole food protocol, right? Okay, so we teach you guys how to lean, green, clean meal. You're going to have one of those a day, and you're going to eat 2 protein shakes. And we're going to talk about that, but whole food nutrition. So when you think about the grocery store, I want you to think about the perimeter of the grocery store. That's where all the living food is, and that's where you're going to be purchasing your meals and your snacks, okay? And so the other part that we do in the 30-day program is that we have a support. And you guys, that is my favorite part. It is not about getting you to buy a program or buy something just to buy it and try and say, oh, here, we're just going to throw some, spaghetti on the wall and see what sticks, right? We're going to actually help you. We're going to hold your hand. We're going to give you meal plans. We're going to give you shake recipes. You do not, I think the biggest thing I have for people is they say, I am so worried, I'm not going to know what to do. It is all laid out for you. There's no figuring it out. You have a coach. You have somebody that wants to support you and help you feel empowered. And when you leave at the end of 30 days, you're going to have more knowledge about what's happening with your body and what is making it do the things it does. I'm going to share real quickly my story. So before I go into the products, because I want you guys to know, I've talked about Digestion Plus. I've talked about the lean, clean, green meal, but I want to share this real quickly with you guys. My background is in nutrition. I love nutrition. I love how the body is made. I believe we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And I believe that when we put our things in our body and on our skin, I think that we are supposed to take care of it so that it has a great opportunity to do the things that we're meant to do in this world, right? But here's what happened for me. I had endometriosis. I had no idea. I always thought it was just hereditary. I didn't know that diet could fix it. In college, I became a migraine sufferer. And so much so that it would debilitate me. I could not move for a couple of days. Like, I literally would be with no lights. I would be sick. I would be in the bed. You guys, 2010, Arbonne introduced the Arbonne 30 Days to Healthy Living. In 2011, of January of 2011, I've actually shared my before and after. I'll share it here in the group. I literally thought, I know nutrition. I don't have to do something like an elimination. I'm already using the Arbonne products. I was doing all of the 30-day stuff, but I was not doing the elimination part. You guys, I had a friend who shared with me that she was celiac and that she was had been eating clean, but she had not. She had personal care issues. Like, she wasn't able to find personal care products that were gluten-free that she needed. She lost a lot of weight, and from that time. And so we were talking, and I said, well, tell me about gluten. Like, what do you mean? Like, if you're in your personal care products? And she said, well, there's hundreds of things that gluten can be found in, and it's in your personal care. It's in your, your shampoos, conditioners, your cosmetics. And so she said, as soon as I eliminated them, I went from a size 10 to a size 0. She was 5 feet tall, so she should be smaller. But anyways, it was very interesting to me, and I thought there's something to this. So I started researching it. Well, lo and behold, I had a couple health issues that popped up, and I said, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this elimination part. Like, I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to do it for 30 days, and I'm just going to see. You guys, that was the first time I had a cycle, and I did not have a migraine. The cycle was always, the migraines always formed around my cycle because I would eat whole food, I would eat whole wheat pasta, and I would eat like cream-based sauce, okay? And that was what I mean, I always would crave that right before my cycle came. And I didn't correlate the two. And so anyways, fast forward, a couple months later, I ended up realizing I had some pizza and I looked like I had a food baby. You guys know what that looks like. You wake up with a flat stomach and then you go to bed and you feel like you look like you're pregnant, right? Okay, I would have that every time I would eat the gluten afterwards. And so what I realized is the doctor had told me I would probably have to have an early hysterectomy like my mom. And so I was thinking, okay, that was kind of prepping for that. Lo and behold, doing the elimination part completely took away my endometriosis, you guys. I have not had a migraine since January of 2011, like not one. And I know what my culprit is. It is gluten. I cannot eat blue cheese. I am allergic to cheeses in certain forms, but I ate blue cheese like crazy, you guys. And when I reintroduced it, I would itch like crazy in the middle of the night. I used to think it was my clothes. How many of you have ever had that where you feel like you're itchy? Okay, it's not your clothes. I'm just going to tell you now, it's probably your body, and your body's saying help. So I just really want to inform you guys that you really probably have signs and symptoms you're not even aware of, because I would have not correlated this to my nutrition. All right, so that's that. And then I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the products real quickly. Here's what I love. Okay, so if I were to say to you, just choose a couple of things, I would tell you my go-tos are Digestion Plus, Detox Tea, because you have to open those liver and kidneys. You're not going to get the same detox tea at Walmart or Target or the Whole Foods, okay? It's just not going to be the same. Arbonne does so much research, and it's fabulous. So it's going to open up those drains of elimination. If you drink soda or coffee or caffeine, you need the Fistics. Those would be my 3, okay? But I will tell you the Whole 30 Day is really what I strongly, strongly recommend, because you will save money. To me, it is a priceless program. When you look at the prices are 40 to 50% off. 40% off is a preferred client. It's $29 to become a preferred client, $49 to become a consultant. And the package price is basically, by the time you buy 3 or 4 products, you're going to be getting so much more savings, okay? You get 2 bags of protein. That's 60 servings of protein. You are going to have 2 shakes a day with a clean, lean, green meal. You're going to have several snacks throughout the day, okay? We're going to tell you what those are going to be. You're going to get 2 boxes of detox tea, which are going to be enough to take you through the 30 days. You're going to get 2 boxes of Fistics. You get to choose. Pomegranate, I think, is more of a fruity flavor. Citrus is more tangy. I love them both. I actually like to mix them. You're going to get 60 of those. Those are going to be packed with B vitamins, which are your energy. They're going to be a steady energy. It's not like a quick high, quick low. It's very steady. Has something called taurine in there. Taurine helps with focus. You guys, ADD or ADHD, guess what? That's your product. If you crave that product after drinking a Fistic, if you crave it, you usually have adrenal fatigue, because your body, through under stress and things like that, you will notice that you need it. And so your body's going to crave what it needs. Okay, so I love that. You're going to get Digestion Plus. You're going to get enough for 30 days. You also, if you have a really, really hard time with digestive issues or a lot of weight to lose, I recommend you get a free product when you're starting out brand new, to choose another box of Digestion Plus, because you're going to need to double up on that for at least the first 15 days. That's how I start my detoxers when they have bad issues with their stomach, okay? And then the other thing you're going to get is you're going to get a bag of fiber. And it's not like the fiber that you're going to buy on a counter. I love it because it's soluble and insoluble. Guys, one of the things I love about it is we talked about it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. There are 2 types of fiber, soluble and insoluble. One helps to what? Allow things to eliminate, right? It grabs hold of the toxins, it moves it through the body, and it helps to eliminate it. The other actually helps to move the products through your body so it starts to absorb what it needs. So when you put it in your protein shake, it's taking the nutrition of the protein shake to where it needs to go. It's going to help it to absorb. So I love, love, love our fiber. You're going to get a healthy living guide that's going to come along with that. And you're gonna be able to have all the support. You're gonna get that 7-day body cleanse, and you can usually choose the greens balance. Here's the deal. I always choose the cleanse because I feel like it's something you could do every single month if you wanted. I usually do mine once a quarter now, but the cleanse is so gentle for the body. We do that in week 3. Because you've eaten clean for 2 weeks, and so you're not going to be running to the bathroom or having bad issues with it. It tastes delicious. I wasn't able to say that a couple months ago, about a year ago. It actually tasted awful. You would have to hold your nose. But it tastes delicious now. It is so good. It has magnesium that helps to, things to relax. It has aloe in there. So it's a really, really great product. So much research goes into our stuff, you guys, that you would have to try to figure out and spend, tons of hours trying to figure out what you needed to do this protocol and be able to put this in place and have these products. So you will also see that when you're doing the lean, clean, green meal, that you're going to be saving time and be saving money, because you're going to go shopping and your food's going to last longer, because you're going to be able to have things on hand, and you're going to be able to use those other support products from Arbonne. So in closing, I just want to say I hope that you've learned some information you did not know before. To me, it's so awesome to educate. I don't take it lightly. I take it as it's a privilege, it's a gift to be before you guys and be able to come and share this information. If you think of somebody that needs to hear this information, I would tell you it's free, it's life-changing, it can be very powerful. You can do this now since you've listened. You can get back with your consultant. You can say, hey, I listened to that. There's a couple things I want to share with you. I will tell you that I hear all kinds of different health issues. It is better for us to know. We are not experts in that field, but our goal is to coach you through the program and help you have your best health. We come alongside of you and we try to encourage you to what that looks like for you. I'm going to post some of my detoxers comments. I'm going to post those in a couple places. I'm going to keep them private. So if you're one of my detoxers, I don't want you to feel like people are going to know who it is. I will just choose very minimally of what that looks like, but I want you guys to see some of those stories that I'm getting because they are powerful. But you can choose a couple of things. The first is that if you said, I want to get one or two things, you can become a client. I love that because, you can just get with the consultant and tell them you want to get a couple things. The client is the way to go. I always say friends don't let friends pay retail. So we have the preferred client program. It's $29. You're going to be able to get the whole program. It's for $8.88 a day. You guys, I can't think. A drive-through, Starbucks, whatever you're doing, you're going to save money. If you've done this program before and you've saved money, I want you to tell me that you save money in the comments below because it is powerful for people to see that they will save that money. So it's $266.40 over for the 30 days. You're going to get a free gift. You can choose something from a skincare line or you can choose more nutrition, whatever that looks like. And as a consultant, which is $49 for the year, you're going to get 35% off of everything in the catalog or online, and you're going to get 50% off the set, which is $222. So fabulous savings. You're also going to get another free product. You'll be able to choose a free product just like the preferred client. It is well saved money, and it is priceless to your health. And so that is all I just really want to share with you guys. I hope that this has blessed you, that you have found something good here. You guys are so welcome. Thank you for being on tonight. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to help. Or you can post them in the comments. I'm sure somebody else was thinking the same thing. So you all have a great night. Remember, spring break, when it comes, it is not an event. It is not for the whole week. It is something that you can save money during the week. You can reclaim your health, and you can continue on this health journey with me and with so many others that have decided to choose their best health this year. All right, blessings.